His knuckles brushed the edge of my plate as he reached across the table. Too close, too comfortable. "I'll keep this easy," he said with a smug grin, like he already claimed something that wasn't his. "You can walk away quietly or face me like a man." My fork hovered in the air. The chicken on it, dry and barely warm, felt like some cheap stage prop in a play I didn't audition for. She sat between us, silent, eyes fixed on her glass of red wine. Same color as her lipstick. Same color as the lies starting to burn in my gut. He gave me two choices. I gave him a third. I set my fork down, dabbed my mouth with a napkin like manners still mattered, then stared him down. "You want your teeth in one piece or scattered across the table?" The next sound? Porcelain, then bone. But let's rewind, back to before his blood seasoned the mashed potatoes. Before her silence turned into confession. It began 3 weeks earlier. Her phone buzzed on a nightstand at exactly 1:12 a.m. She didn't stir. She was too busy sleeping off someone else's sweat. I glanced at the screen. A preview of the message glowed in the dark. "Tonight was unreal. Can't stop thinking about your mouth." I memorized the number. Didn't touch her phone. Didn't shake her awake. Didn't ask. Questions are for the desperate. Answers come to those who wait. She kissed me good morning, lips still sticky with secrets that didn't belong to me. I smiled. She never noticed how still I had become. 3 days later, I had the number traced. Not difficult. Everything leaves a mark if you know how to read it. His name was Eric, personal trainer, wannabe business owner, walking cliché, 6 feet 2 inches, gym built, and full of borrowed wisdom from Instagram captions. Apparently, my wife's new form of salvation. I followed first. Watched. Waited. No confrontation. Just collection. He picked her up 2 blocks away from her yoga class. Tinted windows. Not tinted enough. Her laugh in the front seat. Too light, too rehearsed. She looked younger beside him. Almost innocent. But I knew better. I kept records, receipts, times, places. She said her mother was unwell. But she wasn't at a hospital. She was at his high-rise, Unit 705. Their love nest looked down on the city like it owed them something. She told me she was tired, going to bed early. So I installed a keylogger on her laptop, pulled her call logs. I didn't beg for honesty. I took it. I wasn't furious. Rage is noisy, reckless. I was methodical, precise. Then came the envelope, delivered to my office in a plain manila jacket. Inside, screenshots, photos, transcripts. Her words to him, raw, bold, things she never dared say to me, even in our best years. "I love how you take charge." "He's weak." "You're dominant." "He wouldn't last 5 minutes with you." "I'll tell him soon." "He's too passive to fight." I didn't flinch. I slid the folder closed, slipped it into my briefcase, and booked a dinner reservation. Someplace neutral, public enough to restrain him, private enough for me to enjoy the show. At the table, I handed her the folder under the white linen, watched her skin lose color. She didn't open it. She didn't need to. That's when he leaned in, confident, ignorant, and gave me those 2 options again. Leave or face him. I gave him the third. His face slammed into the table. The room fell into a stunned silence. I stayed calm, composed, stood slowly, buttoned my jacket. He groaned, curled up like a discarded puppet. Blood and mashed potatoes mixed across his cheek. She dropped to her knees beside him. Of course she did. The man she'd risked everything for just got a serving of humiliation, and she still reached for him. I bent down, speaking only loud enough for her to hear. "That folder includes everything, including the NDA he signed at the gym." Her eyes widened. "You didn't know?" I whispered. "I'm a silent partner there. His contract bans relationships with client spouses." I paused. "He's finished." Then I added, "And you? Your name's on nothing. Not the house. Not the cars. Not a single account. Every signature is mine." I stood up fully, adjusted my cufflinks. "Enjoy your new beginning. You'll be starting it with nothing." She didn't speak. He mumbled something that barely counted as a sound. I didn't turn around. The night air hit like a cold truth, not joyful, not peaceful, just silent. And that silence, I earned it. I didn't need revenge, just certainty. She made her choice. He made his move. I made mine. Now they're left with each other. Two shattered souls try and build something out of the ruins I left behind. As for me, I didn't walk away in anger. I walked away clean.